There's no regen that's about to show up. It's entirely whatever the Warlock provides. Oh, bottom lane, this is a big kill. They get it. First blood. So because Mickey and Insania managed to dodge that so well, 2-2-4 or like 4-2-4?
I think it's 2-2-2, and then you go 4 in the Fatal Bonds for damage.
Long jump in from Koifa as he makes his first rotation, picking up that level 6. There goes the Fury on ult.
Or he'll basically, if there's nothing he needs to do on the map, he just farms.
Yeah.
He'll just jungle, but he'll take enemy jungle.
Gonna be able to throw out the Primal Roar. Zions can follow this up, but that stun certainly wasn't gonna last long enough, and Mickey turns around and gets the 2-man Chronosphere here. They're not focusing on the same target. That is Koifa coming through to make sure to lend the helping hand. That'll kill Solo at least. But that was a heavy rotation, a Chronosphere used on Zions. He uses his Burrow Strike to get down to the low ground, but he's gonna stick around to try and take some of this experience, but they do know the ward was placed, so. Nicely done. Steals a level 5, but they still manage to get the ward. The initiation, there it is. Taiga with a Blink Dagger. Shows himself onto Solo. They get that kill. Resolution is around here. Zion's Burrow strikes through the Roshan pit to hit Mickey, but they still manage to catch up to Resolution here. They need a bash, though. They really need before the Primal Roar goes out. The Primal Roar, it finally goes down. Resolution trying to get out, but he's caught by Taiga. Once again, the Blink Dagger ensnares and gets another kill.
It sounds like he says that.
That must be a lore thing. Or slacks when you need it. They have the follow-up. Oh, they do.
Orchid,
they have the Orchid already
yeah.
from no one, so this is a pretty easy kill.
Orchid game too. Not a single one of these Liquid Heroes wants to get Orchided. Maybe minus Taiga. Boxy needs to be careful, man.
He's been caught.
Look at the damage!
He has Fairy Fire and Wand charges, but none of that will be enough.
I thought that was a single right click, but I realized it was the SD.
Yeah, I think so. I'm like, that doesn't help me. I've already got an analyst telling me what he thinks.
That. It does.
I need confirmation one way or another. Resolution, he'll be caught by the rotation here from Boxy, who really needed to be a part of this kill and almost died. If he got Primal Roared, certainly if he got Primal Roared, he would be dead right now. Jeez. View clarity right away. Hold on. I mean, carry me, Hector.
If you're undying, I feel like that's the only thing that you can do.
You don't have to stay in the game anymore. Taiga tries to jump in. It looks like Zion's got away with a Burrow Strike. Turns around, Disruption, Wrath of Nature with the extra damage coming in there. This Purge certainly isn't going to be enough, but with the Orchid and the Burrow Strike, Taiga will finally go down here, but Mickey's going to be set up for a nice Chronosphere right as Koifa jumped in. That's a little awkward. Mickey hoping for the bashes here to be able to finish off Zayats. They need a little bit more damage, and it'll come from Solo, as they did. Their fates were tied together thanks to the Fatal Bonds.
Okay, they're going to use meta to get the mid tower.
Yeah, Boxy's going to come up here and try and help out with this coil, but it means he's leaving this mid lane completely undefended. It does save him, though. Mickey stays alive because of that coil. Does mean... well, they're going to try and rapidly rotate back to mid, but he's already taken so much damage. Toss back on ILTW. Zion's there to bail him out, but Koifa still wants the kill. He sees it. He's got the Orchid. He's got the opportunity to bring the big man down, and he'll zip over and get the double on his Zion's as well. Still has just enough mana to work with. He's not too scared of a Nature's Prophet.
Really great Orchid timing. I was, I literally think, I feel like the game snowballs from here for VP if he doesn't get that Orchid and kill TB right there. He needed that.
Nice avalanche, just good toss-up that's going to be able to get the kill on Solo as well.
Pick-off potential is a lot less, but then again, he has a Storm and a Void, so I do think in retrospect this makes sense.
Nice Burrow Strike. Zayats trying to stay ahead of this gank, and they lose the vision. Koifa has to jump away from Resolution. The Primal Roar is available. They're going to drop the golems here to try and save Taiga's life. Mickey, who still has that Chronosphere, is going to pop it right as he sees the epicenter coming out from Zayats. He's going to make sure that's not going to happen. But they are dying to this Nature's Prophet. Taiga gets finished up, I believe, by the Necronomicon, and then the Nature's Prophet killed the Storm, so there's nothing left. Mickey's left on his own. No one continues to go through these supports as now he takes on Insania as well, and the hunt continues. They're going to use Out of Coil. Jump in. There's a combo out from Taiga that does manage to get the kill onto the Shadow Demon and protects Mickey's life, but this time around, it's certainly a team fight win for Virtus.pro.
I think this is... I think they could be farther ahead. I'll hold that thought.
Burrow Strike into the Orchid.
This
is a dieback for Taiga. It's a big opportunity for Virtus.pro, especially with the Beastmaster approaching this bottom side. They are certainly at least going to be able to get a tower, if not more kills. Pull on back, but I believe the Storm Spirit's just getting out of there and leaving Insania to die. The team quickly surrounds Tier 1. Yeah.
No one has just been playing this game flawlessly. He has kept the pressure on for this entire game. He is giga fat.
In trouble. He had already used his Manta, so Mickey, it's godlike spree being given to no one. They lost their first series against Alliance. The very first one they came into, they lost to Alliance, but they took a game off of Nigma and before losing that series, and then beat Evil Geniuses, Na'Vi, and 5men. It's a pretty strong record. Boxy tries to go in. He actually gets the Roshan kill, so he gets something for his efforts here. Doesn't snatch the Aegis. That's picked up by ILTW.
He gets the XP, but, you know, that's...
Yeah. Hello? Farion, no one. Move the tree, and sir, we can't get past.
You'd have all the kids standing around in a circle, and then they would have like a... Oh, never mind. This is a stupid analogy anyway.
Epicenter. They liked how they saved that Orchid for the last second, but he did still have the Manta. Mickey just getting the time dilation out there before he backs away. The Golem trying to lay some damage out onto Zayats. Koifa will pull him back in. Zayats is still pretty tanky, though. He's going to be Orchided up, but they're committing so much just to be able to kill the Senki. He's going to be saved by the disruption. No Orchid damage is going to be placed onto him. The team was coiled up, but Zayats has already snuck on by. This is concerning, Jenkins, when you see a team just try and pummel down a 4 position, and they can't even do that. Taiga jumping in with the Fatal Bonds. They have the Chronosphere out. A good amount of damage being laid into this Beast Man. Is going to finish him off. No, Zayats survived earlier. Gets the stun onto Mickey. Saves Resolution's life and gets the kill on Mickey. As a result, they're looking to come in, still trying to finish off the Stand King. One more buyback from Taiga. Does manage to take away this Aegis. Mickey, this is all in at this point in time. Liquid, they need to be able to bring down Zayats. Finally, they do, but Boxy and the rest of the team, they're all falling apart. Mickey's getting some good damage in thanks to that upheaval, but he has to stay away from ILTW. That melee core with all of his illusions. Taiga clears him out real nice and quick. No one, he's the scary one, thanks to all that range for him. It's him and ILTW together against the world. And Mickey just time walked into it. Pops Samantha, trying to finish him off. He doesn't have the time walk to be able to get away. Toss up in the air from Taiga, a little bit more to finish off Noah, but he's surviving the BKB. Can he do it? The disruption. Solo will bail him out. Oh, gets him at the last second, but by God, it was worth it. They are going to have to come outside of their base for that, no doubt.
Do you see Solo's build? He has a hood. And
is he really?
Bracer. He's brown
Taiga
Bracer
with a nice Avalanche Fatal Bonds combination. Look at that Chronosphere. Oh my God, that's pretty. A beautiful combination of abilities. Tried to get the Sunder off the last second, but it seemed like that was no doubt. That's what we're talking about.
Obviously, it's magic damage.
LTW, see, he's going to pop the meta. As they hit this tier 3, they want to rip through this repair kit as quick as possible. Glyph goes off last second. Trying to get a little bit more heal timing here, but I don't think Liquid, they're not going to be able to protect it. And they may not even be able to protect this bottom lane of Barracks if Virtus Pro doesn't set up some sort of opportunity. There goes the Chronosphere, does manage to launch down 2, doesn't grab no one, and now he's been burrow struck up, and Mickey, he's gonna die. He does have buyback though. They're gonna still try and fight this out. Last hold here potentially for Liquid, as Boxy trying to jump into the back line. Yule Scepter up on him, Zayats making sure that Boxy's chased away, but they don't want to play too far away from ILTWs. He's taking 1 lane of Barracks. Time to go for a second. After all, they have no meta. We've got Aegis. Blink away real quickly from Taiga. They just got to poke at Virtus Pro, wait for a better opportunity. They got to play off of the Storm Spirit, zipping in and out. Melee Barracks going down. Orchid, Glimmer Cape, and Mickey can back away, but soon it's going to come down to straight up Megas. ILTW now in melee form. See if he can fight this out. Taiga tries to make his initiation. They do manage to get this beautiful coil onto 3 in the back line. Koifa's trying to finish off. The Fatal Bond's doing a good amount of damage, but now the Orchid and Storm Spirit, he's stuck. No one beating into him, and he's down. He does have a buyback as well. Solo has already expended him, and he's on the way. Reinforcements on the way from Virtus Pro, but here comes the long zip in from Koifa off of his buyback. Tries to finish off Zayats, but a self-Yule Scepter saves him, goes through the Lincolns, breaks it, and gets him open for the Orchid. That no one finishes off Koifa 2 times in a row. Insania with a desperation TP out, but he will not be making it home. Don't worry, you won't be there for long, as it's looking like Liquid is just going to be cleaned up here in a 3 versus 5. Gonna try and force out that GG call as Taiga not getting away from this. That's certainly the case, and looks like ILTW got beaten down by a melee form Terrorblade. 3 heroes, no buyback. Taiga's gonna go for it, but it's him and Boxy, and neither one has the farm to stop that 5-man from Virtus Pro, claiming the Ancients. So Liquid, no doubt, just talking about what happened in this game, what they can look forward to heading into Game 2.
I love that for the last, I don't know, 5 minutes of that match, we basically just saw no one standing there with the Terrorblade. But, you know, if this hero gets a lead and you can hit a good enough black hole, get enough heroes in it, you can win basically any fight. I mean, this is the only source of team fight that Liquid really have, is the Enigma.
Yeah, the rest of it is a lot of fast play, right? There's this, like, pushing power of the Lycan. Zayat's looking to be body blocked up a whole lot. They actually get the bounty rune as well. Zayat is just out to try and survive, but he's not going to. Landing here, we kind of did what we came to do, and Boxy will join Taiga in the duo once again.
Boxy's got the Orb of Venom, so he can slow him down. But
oh my god! What was that RNG? Like, each one of the power runes might be able to deny the rune as a result.
Yeah, very nice. Do similar thing on Broodmother, deny those runes.
Yeah. Taiga, quickly surrounded here, is going to get a decent amount of damage on ILTW. They eat the Remnant. It misses on both of them, too. So they don't manage to get that counter kill.
Like him with a tiny safe lane, so they can definitely snowball. But it takes
still gets him with the disruption. That's probably going to be a dead IO. Mickey will try and protect his support as best as possible with the Avalanche. It catches Resolution mid-flight there, so that was perfect. It actually does save him. If anything, they're going to get the kill onto Solo with that nice tossback. Insania helps him out with the damage, and they get the kill. Nice response from the Liquid duo here in the top lane. They're going to maybe get a second one here on the Zayat as well, who doesn't have the roll up fast enough to get away. A second kill, and now a toss forward. Resolution doesn't have the dive. They're going to try and put Boxy right on top with the Avalanche as well. What a
kills.
big turnaround. That was supposed to be a simple kill onto the IO, and it turns against Virtus.pro. They lose 3. Virtus.pro is very convincing.
After the start, though, I don't know if I would agree with those. He has the hole. I just have mana for it.
Yeah, just trying to get some damage in. May still be able to run him down thanks to the help of that wolf. He disruptions himself to try and buy a little bit of time, and the Chronosphere actually catches most of the Eidolons there and stops the damage that would have finished off Solo. It did cost them the Chronosphere, but if they can get the second kill, it'd be nice, but here's what we were talking about. As soon as the Queen of Pain leaves lane, Koifa immediately threatening the tower with the early Necronomicon pickup because you can do that as a Lycan. Now he's going to try and kill Solo here. The disruption was used after all. This is a freebie, and you can go back to hitting that mid tower. They still have in the top lane this Queen of Pain trying to go for these kills. As he loses his mid tower, he has to get these kills. And he does manage to get Mickey at least. Insania, less important, but probably just as likely to go down here as he has no tether escapes really. Back in the lane he goes, but I'll just take out. Bottom lane, there's the black hole, and they do manage to get that Faceless Void. Boxy still trying to help him get out of this sticky situations. The Eidolons are taking up the towers. Here comes the Phoenix. He's TPing in. Can he get there in time? He's not actually going to go for the Enigma. I think maybe he could have dove. It would have been a close call, but he's not able to catch either one as a result. In fact, Boxy, he's going to turn around, see if he can kill Zayat. They're going to go for it. Dissimulate. It hits him. He reads it correctly. He reads where Zayat is going to be headed, hits him with a Dissimulate, finishes him off. He may die here as the Soul Catcher with the burn damage is coming in. Disruption, Boxy, can he help him out? Malphus, here comes the heals from Insania. The Soul Catcher's going to wear out. He gets a little bonus of HP, and now Boxy turns on a Solo. Another TP coming in from Zayat. All of these, Boxy, he has Dissimulate. He goes down to low ground. Oh, he doesn't actually go down to the river. That's where no one was going to be, but he does head into Zayat, who stops that TP pretty quick. So popular, picked and banned, right? That it would have a acceptable win rate.
You would think so.
You're gonna watch him dying to the Supernova. He's very, very dead. 62% win rate.
Yeah, that's quite high.
Yeah, that's very high.
That's very high. I thought it was going to go the other way.
No.
We can see here why he's got such a high win rate. Look at the damage this little guy does.
Here comes the big smoke gank. They are bringing all their heroes here to this lane. Boxy's going to try and stop the TP in here for the Queen of Pain to do a lot, but with the Chronosphere, they're going to make sure Koifa does die. He quickly kills the Courier here. Is he still going to get out, though, Boxy? Zayat's going to roll in. It's close, but he's just a little bit shy and a little bit too late.
And they die. No matter what, you'll kill somebody. You have enough damage.
Still has the dive up, so unless they can get this Tiny on top of him, which they do for a second. Avalanche, toss forward. Boxy's going to go in. He does manage to pop the Supernova, and they got one of the Fire Spirits out, so they're going to retreat. No one's going to try and punish them here. Insania is a little bit low. They do still have that Sonic Wave, so if no one positions himself accordingly. Toss back though into Taiga, into the black hole. There's Resolution trying to lay the damage out to get some sort of counter kill, but he has to skedaddle. He has to jump away.
This frees up this bot area for Enigma to farm it. It's so annoying having a Summons hero down here. We saw this with Beastmaster in the last game.
Careful solo of all those Eidolons. They do a lot of damage. He's going to go for the TP out, and he will just make it. Solo, let's see if he survives through the Eidolons. He will not survive to Boxy. That is the real killer right there. Now they're going to relocate in. Resolution. He dove out, and he's got Tranquil Boots. That'll help him get some distance, but not far enough, it seems. Toss up in the air, and another Ether Remnant for the catch. Boxy doing a really nice job on this 4 position. Back into the top lane they go, though. Insania pulled Mickey in here. They wanted to still be able to fight it out. Tossed up, ILTW quickly time walks off the damage. Mickey looks to be able to stick on top of him with the Avalanche. Now, the Chronosphere is coming up in a second, so Mickey, he's got to be careful, especially with no one closing in. The Lycan, he spotted all this with the Wolves, and he's going to pop his ultimate here. Zayats has committed his roll in, and immediately the rest of Vertipro's like, nope, that's a level 12 Lycan with the Necro 3, boys. It's time to leave. It's time to get out. It's time to TP away. No one. He makes it out. Either one of those heroes that doesn't care super much about that change, just because very likely he'll take that tower anyway, even with the loss of damage on buildings.
Yeah, I mean, he hits heroes with the creeps as well, so.
They're going to try and deal with this Supernova really quickly. Turn around, kill it. The Sonic Wave goes out. It takes away Insania. Mickey is on the run here. He's got some heroes around him. Boxy's going to make his entrance. Does a decent amount of AoE damage with the buyback coming in from the IO to help bail out Mickey, but it's too much. The Chronosphere, he's beaten down before Insania can give him the helping hand in the heals. Insania, is this going to be a dieback? The roll in from the Earth Spirit. ILTW is able to stick on him. Double kill there from Zayats, but he will die underneath this tier 2 tower. The bigger thing is, we had ILTW get out.
In what is like standard Dota, that guy does not play the same game that we all play.
ILTW, they know he's here. They're going to be able to hit him with the Remnant. Nice position there from Boxy. Opens it up. It's the initiation that's required for the follow-up there. Taiga gets the black hole. Zayats looks like he didn't have a removal, and he kind of panicked there and decided, well, I'll roll into the black hole. That doesn't work, though. No one's going to be chased down by the Lycan. Zayats is still in trouble on the side. Tossed over to Solo, so they're just focusing on getting as many kills as possible. Nice shot by Zayats, though, as he does manage to kill Taiga. Still, though, it's a lost team fight for Virtus.pro. 4 dead, and they're going to be losing this tier 1 top. And just trying to get in there. Looks like they want to take this safe lane tower while there is big cooldowns, right? No relocate, no transformation, no black hole. And maybe a kill onto Boxy here, but it's a little hard to catch him with the Astral Step. And now Rezo, gets off the Supernova. Trusting his team to be able to protect him here, but they're not going to be able to. The Chronosphere, it comes too late. It was going to be so pretty. They're still managing to kill Insania, though, but it looks like Boxy's going to man up and see if he can kill Solo. Solo had tons of stacks on him, though. A bunch of magic wand charges, but Boxy's still going to be able to catch up to him, trying to jump away with the Dissimulate. Still has an Ether Remnant that manages to catch this Faceless Void, but he jumps right into Boxy here. No bashes just yet. Boxy, Astral Step. He's got another Ether Remnant. He's got his Yule Scepter. He can Yule Up the Void. Astral Step in another 2 seconds, and yeah, they're going to give up on this Jace. They can't catch him. Boxy.
The only hero he can play, but he's destroying this game.
Mickey finds Solo here. And with that kind of pick off, they're going to feel good maybe about going for one of these tier 2s nice and early. Kill onto no one, and yeah, this is free whatever you want. You want to take the tier 2?
So much tower push. We've seen games where teams take this snowball advantage and then they don't have a way of actually taking advantage of it with towers, but
you've got 3 pushing cores on the side of Liquid, so they certainly don't have that problem. They built up a net worth lead, and they're going to take a tier 3 super early. Pull back onto Solo. He's dead again. Boxy, he's just an executioner in the server right now. He gets in there, chops the heads off of any support he finds, and gets out nice and clean. Mickey slowed down here. They managed to take down this melee barracks. They have to relocate up, so if he's really in trouble, Insania can bail him out. And Virtus.pro, they're going to have to watch as Liquid walk away.
For them to be there. If he didn't hit that Remnant, the creeps get you killed.
Yeah. What a pickup here on the Queen of Pain. This early Yule Scepter from Boxy doing some work here. The Aghanim Scepter. Oh, it almost got him. The Wolves. The Wolves, they're going to track down no one. They managed to get the kill while the relocate happens around the Supernova. And Taiga, he sees this opportunity. He hits the two-man black hole. They've caught the Void.
GG.
And now Virtus Pro, they're out. Jesus. That happened in a hurry. All of a sudden, Liquid have tied up this series. We started off this game too, Jenkins, asking ourselves if Virtus Pro were just going to continue the train that happened in game 1, but no. That train's going in the other direction now. Our series is all tied up, and we're going to have ourselves a game 3. Hard camp farming there. It's a good thing that Boxy didn't run up there for Virtus Pro, otherwise they would have seen what was happening. Fisher, just to protect him, he does get chains done. The Aether Remnant's going to be able to pull him back, and that will be a kill. First blood for Mikke.
And once again, Boxy with the really nice placement.
Yeah, it's only level 2. I was going to say, there's no way he took enough damage to have a level 3 Flame Guard taken out.
There's very little that will tip. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're going to go for him with the Black Hole with all these Eidolons. Taiga, did he make the correct call? He certainly did. A level 5 Ember Spirit has little chance to escape something like that.
Particularly fast with the nerfs to the root.
Yeah, but look what's happening in this mid lane. They know a support's going to be left here, and Science is trying to like punish this.
Oh, Mikke wants to get the stun from trees because then they can maybe kill him.
Yule Scepter.
He has to time this perfectly.
It has to be perfect, otherwise he gets the Strength Morph off and he lives. And that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure you can literally just click Strength Morph. Wow.
Oh, it'll probably always go off, even if it is frame perfect.
I think so. I know that's how it works with BKB and Nightmare Arrow.
Yeah, I'm sure that is probably the case.
I get cues that
Assimilate from the other side of the trees. ILTW will not have the damage, but they will have the disable. Look how quickly Boxy reacted, though. Gets off the Aether Remnant, helps him survive a little bit longer. The raindrop also assists in that, but eventually he will die.
As soon as he goes into the trees, it's like, not this again. But no, he's not.
Where's the roots? There it is. Disruption going down, trying to buy himself some time here. Fisher blocking the retreat here. Taiga, he tries to make his way around. Mikke to the rescue. Yule Scepter up. He's going to blow up this Earthshaker. Earthshaker tries to get the damage off beforehand, but he still gets stunned up. Hit by the Echo Slam, but Mikke keeps on trucking. He's going to try and run down this Morphling now. Can they actually bring down the Strength Morph? It's looking like they can. Virtus Pro trying to get in there to stop it, but no.
Last game, they looked like a totally different team. I think somebody said they like rediscovered.
Yeah, that was Shiver's opening. Shout out to that one. The analyst loved that one too. And he said it was very apt, and I can't.
What?
Oh,
that was not the right morph. That was the wrong morph, good sir.
The wrong button, sir.
Name?
Well, that's the thing. The rhyme is supposed to go. It includes Fellow and Jack, but like you can fit. I'm gonna look this up. Mikke gonna be able to find the Yule Scepter and get the kill onto an Earthshaker who is so close to his Blink Dagger. Jenkins, why'd they bring him? He just needed an easy camp worth of farm to have his Blink.
And then fissure the backlines, and you can get the Oracle and then kill the two before Oracle can get the save off.
Red touching black, safe for Jack. Red touching yellow, kill a Fellow. Just in case you find a red, yellow. Oh, there's the Echo Slam initiation dodges on the two, but the Oracle save. It bails out Mikke, and that means they still got all the damage in the tank here to pump out as ILTW tries to get the... Oh, he gets away! The Sleight of Fist into the Remnant, jump out, still gets hit by the Aether Remnant, but he almost died back there.
All of the damage is on this Morphling. He's gotta hit somebody with this if they want to kill them. So, Fate's Edict, man. If you can get that on somebody and they...
Oh, Percy, just blow him up.
Yeah, there it is.
Oracle wasn't close enough or fast enough to get off the Fate's Edict. Deny that. Boxy, jump away there from the Enigma, but it looks like he turns into a Void Spirit to be able to get the Aether Remnant onto Boxy, so he can't re-Astral Step. The Bear's back out, though. It's caught the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit needs some help here. If he gets rooted again, he's going to be in trouble. He's disarmed right now, finally. Hero gets a little bit close, but still not another root.
Go with every Echo Slam. That's all you need to do. Just go Echo Slam and try to get a pick off with it.
Okay.
Start with the pick off.
A fight every 2 minutes. I can be down with that. A potential dieback online here, but Solo gets the disruption. The black hole. It catches the two with the Ember Spirit on the side. Make it a 3. A trio of heroes trapped in the darkness in Virtus Pro. They have lost 4, and they're going to lose this Roshan unless no one can do something amazing here, which I don't even know if he's willing to try.
It's a throw if he goes for this.
Yeah.
It's a huge throw. And that's the Bloodstone, too, for Mikke. So he's got, in Aegis, he's got an 18-charge Bloodstone.
Regen for ILTW. See if he's able to make much use of it, though, because most of the time he's just been getting killed 100-0 here. They're going to try and catch him with this Ether Remnant setup, and they do get him. He had a Spirit out, but he didn't get the chance to jump to it. Base, right? It's very easy for Solo to have the positioning in that kind of fight. Maybe a fight that's outside of it, it'll be a little bit harder. But while the Black Hole's on cooldown, they're going to pump out, see if they can go for a kill here. Echo Slam, but the Bloodstone's already been committed, and there's the Oracle save. A nice fissure into the backline. Some of these heroes do get stunned up. Mickey trying to pump out some damage, take a lot from this Morphling. He pops the Manta as he gets silenced. Silenced up again by this Void Sphere. Pulled back in by the Aether Remnant. Lead a little bit more, but he wait for him. Down to low ground. He's able to get out. ILTW is now tearing it up as he takes out 2 cores. Looks for this support in Insania. He's certainly going to go down, and that's why the Ember Spear moves forward. He says, you guys clean up that guy. I'm going for the big boy. I'm going for Koifa. I'm going to try and catch him inside of his base. Koifa does not get caught, however, and Insania does actually manage to get out. Get off his ultimate, or maybe force it on himself. I feel like a harder job for ILTW. Let's see if he can pull it off here. Once again, the Yule Scepter into the Aether Rim. There's going to be the Fisher trying to delay this damage. He's veered up as well. Stunned. Disruption in. Can he get out? Taiga's going to throw in the Black Hole to ensure the Ember Spear kill. But that's a BKB Black Hole, and he's going to buy back. ILTW, he brings his trap card. He says, I'm coming back, baby, and look at it. There it goes. The vacuum, the Echo Slam, and Liquid hit the dirt. Boxy's the only one who's going to get away, and ILTW says, I'm coming for you. I'm going to hunt you down. He doesn't have the disable, but it doesn't matter. He didn't even pop his double damage in that team fight. He held on to it. Liquid, they all end on that bait set up by the Ember Spirit, and Virtus Pro will take the Roshan.
What a vacuum Echo Slam, man. You can't just go for the Morphling now. We've seen that. It didn't work. You can't just go for the Ember. We've seen that. It didn't work.
And you have to wonder what the communication is on like Liquid. This is moments where morale really comes to favor here. Is Taiga, he cannot afford another bad Black Hole. They quickly take down the Morphling though. This is big. Do you have any set up off of it? They're going to go for it. Taiga throws out the Black Hole just on the Morphling, but there's the disruption save once again. They get a little bit more damage. He's still locked down and looks like he is dead. This time it was worth it. This time it works out. And Liquid, ILTW, look at him. He's jumping into the back line, but he's going to be safe. Oracle saves Taiga for the time being. Resolution, he's going to be caught in as Boxy heads in and catches Solo as well. A Malefist to make sure ILTW, a dying breath of Taiga, says, no, ILTW, I will not let you get out of here. Pulled back into his doom. That is now full dead on Virtus Pro.
You lose the gem like that, the cooldown really is what matters. It's not the gold, it's the fact that you can't get another one of these things.
They've got an Arcane Rune on Mickey, so they're feeling pretty good about their push to high ground here. See if they can force something. See if they can force that buyback and Abyssal Blade usage onto the Morphling. They're going to try and blow him up real quickly. Black Hole number 1. There's the disruption save from Solo. Can they do it again? Taiga, he's going to go in, try and refresh, go in for another round, but oh no, he didn't have the mana. He didn't get the second Black Hole off, and no one takes him down instead, and now Mickey's in trouble. No one. He's going to be able to take down that extra kill. The Yule Scepter goes off, and it does allow him to kill the Earthshaker. ILTW is going to be taken out, but a buyback immediately used. He already had the Remnant out. He joins into the team fight. Morphling's going to be able to follow that, and finally take down that last record.
Taiga's back.
Trying to get in. Immediately jumps in and jumps out. That Ember Spirit did not overcommit himself. Quite stuck on a fissure onto the stairwell. But Virtus Pro have seen all the buybacks coming out from Liquid. They know there's a Black Hole still in reserve.
So if he could have hold him,
he would have been stuck there for the full duration. 5-minute smoke up from Liquid. Taiga maybe closing in. They're going to double jump in. Boxy immediately trying to find whoever he can here, activating the Minotaur Horn. He is going to be slowed down by the Purge. They're going to go for it. Black Hole number 1. Solo. He can't actually save him right now. He's stuck on the outside with the BKB activated by no one. He's going to turn and fight back. The Aeontis goes out. Double waveform. Back and forth. Taiga waiting for his opportunity for that second Black Hole. He goes in for it, but there's the vacuum. It stops the Black Hole. No one turning into last right, but he's been out. No, there's the disruption from Solo. He bails him out. Can they get him out of here? Is no one? Is Morphling? Is he finally going to go down? He does. No buyback for him. ILTW struggling to get out, struggling to stay alive because it is a 3 versus 4. There's no buyback on the Enigma either.
Frontlining. And they're looking.
And they saw some sort of animation there. Look at this. Virtus Pro wrapping around on the side. They're not going to let Liquid get set up here. They're going to go in. They're going to go for Taiga. Taiga activates its BKB. The Echo Slam goes out for the black hole. It locks down the 2, catching the Morphling as well. A refresh. Another one. Is Taiga going to go for it onto the Morphling? He will. The Soul Morphling. That's going to lock him down. The buybacks are flowing in now. No one still survived through it all, though. Managed to get back. And now ILTW. He strikes on his life. He's going to be able to run down Taiga, who buys back now. But Kappa the Euled Scepter into the Aether Remnant again. He does have buyback as well. But the throne is Taiga, Koifa. They're going for the throne, but the bear's dead. And the Eidolons won't do the damage. Liquid, they tried to make the next level play and go while VP was distracted. But the buybacks, they defend, they hold the throne, they barely keep it alive just in time. And ILTW, he knows it's time to strike, it's time to catch somebody. Kappa the Euled Scepter in the Remnant combination though, a TP out from the Leshrac. He goes back, he goes for the fountain, he's going for the throne, he's trying with the Diabolic Edict, but it's being soaked up. The false promise will end soon and Mickey will die. The throne is still intact.
He's gonna buy back.
He's gonna buy back. Can he get there fast enough though?
If they can get the bear or Mickey, they both do so much damage.
The bear does so much, and the bear! He just takes down ILTW. That's a dieback.
Does he have a rapier?
He has to go for the bear. Emo one. He has to kill this bear right now. The false promise is going to be used. The bear stunning above no one right now. They don't really have a whole lot of control for him, but the BKB is going to wear out soon. He has to start backing away. He has to get back to the mountain, but he has turned in. He's being pulled back in by the Aether, and then he's dead. Meanwhile, the throne, he's going for it. Eidolon, Taiga
it's dead.
With the Eidolons will finish it up. Taiga comes through in the clutch and closes out game 3.